Okay, I'm gonna do another quick video again. Coverage. Kind of one of my favorite aspects of electric football to try to reenact. That kind of gets ignored a lot in electric football. It comes down to pretty much what we grew up on, which is basically trying to mug them at the line of scrimmage and hope he doesn't get off before the rush gets there or whatever. So again, I think before I talked about how I have the corner slower than the receiver. I'll show you that real quick. How he's just definitely slower. You can see that clearly, right? But he's staying steady and straight. So the first thing I'm going to try is putting him right over the top of him, right over the top, about 2 yards off to, make sure that he's on side, as you can see, with the hands reaching out. And I'll show you how he's going to try to impede his progress because he's slower. Once he runs into him as far as he can go, he can't go through him. He's going to shut him down to where he can't, go any further, even though he's faster than him. See that? Then he holds him off. He releases him to the outside, which is what you want because he's still in position there to cover him. I ran it a little over 3 seconds, which is probably about the max that somebody's going to run the board on a passing play. The other thing you can do is shade him to the inside. Now, I'm pretty tight on the line of scrimmage there, and this is a fast receiver. I wouldn't recommend this, but if you got some help back here with a safety or something, you can try this. So he's to the inside, so he wants to take away a quick slant. And at the same time, if he does get by him, he wants to be in between him and the quarterback. See how it works. See, he did that. He let him go by him, but he let him go by to the sideline side. So as you can see, he's still in the passing lane. Like I said, you would only do this if you have a safety back here to help out. So now I'm going to try over the top again, but this time with a little bit of a cushion. Okay, so let's see how that works out. Okay, I ran it for 3 seconds. Again, same thing. He's beat over the top, but he's in the passing lane between the quarterback and the receiver. Now let's play with the defensive back to the inside with a cushion. Okay, you don't get much better than that. That's pretty good. Okay, so you kind of get the idea with the slower corner. It's easy for them to play up close to the line of scrimmage without worried about them being too fast and taking off here, and the receiver's only there, leaving them wide open. Okay, now all of this is really to set up what you can do to be in a good position with, let's say, if you didn't have a pivot. I don't like pivoting my defenders. I like to have them in a position where they're playing leverage inside or outside, and they're playing to their help. And so I don't have to pivot them. And I'd rather play a style where you don't have to pivot anyway. But, if you do, I'd rather have you not have to worry about pivoting your corners. If you're going to pivot guys, you want to pivot linebackers and defensive linemen and not have to worry about what your corners and safeties are doing. So I'm going to put him right over the top, and I'm going to do a pivot. So I'm going to do an inside pivot. So this should be an easy release for him because I'm not playing to the inside and I'm backpedaling. But your other coach shouldn't know for sure that he's backpedaling. But he's backpedaling, and we're just going to run it for a couple seconds. So that's an easy release to the inside again. But if we were playing a game, there'd be stuff going on in here. There'd be linebackers here. There'd be defensive linemen here. There'd be safeties here. So he wouldn't just be that open. Now we're going to try it again. I'm playing that base width inside leverage. And I'm going to try that slant again, which most coaches probably wouldn't slant right into inside leverage. But, we'll do it anyway. And run it for a little bit. Okay, so you can see that even though he was backpedaling, he was able to take away a slant because he was going a little slower. Same thing, inside leverage, this time with a cushion against a slant. Okay, so you got to the inside there, but remember, this is where all your help would be. You're okay with that. Safeties, linebackers, there'd be all kind of stuff the quarterback would have to throw over and under and in between to get that pass. Now we'll do a quick reference to the press aspect of using the slower corner. This time I'm just going to have him go forward, no pivot. He's super strong because remember he's slower, so I tweaked him to be stronger and slower, so he's blowing him off the line. Now with a cushion, same thing. A cushion and inside leverage. a cushion, inside leverage, and a pivot. Because remember, last time I backed him off. Now it's coming forward. It's going to blow up that slant. Inside leverage, no cushion, with a pivot. Blows that up. So there was just some examples. I know before I made the video, I had some generic players out here. These are my pretty good receiver and corner. I'm going to do one play, and I'm going to actually pass it and see if I can complete it. Okay, I'm going to go with a cushion, inside leverage. Oops, I forgot to turn this base around. Okay, cushion, inside leverage, backpedaling. 2003. So he's covered. See, something happens when they're slower, and that fast base runs into that slower, stronger base. Even though he's going backwards, he just locks in on them. Look at that. So he just locks in on them. Carries him all the way downfield. Okay, try it again with no cushion. Again, no cushion. See if he can get open. Not like that. Okay, obviously it's a really long pass, and I'm holding my phone, so see if I can even get it there to him. Oh, too long. Try that one more time. I know I gave it a little too much juice. Almost. Okay, third time's a charm. Nope. Oh well. But as you can see, that's a long throw. Still in good coverage. So I just thought I would give this a try with some better figures. And you can see how that slower base on the defense works good for, keeping the receiver in front of them. At the same time, playing leverage inside or outside or pressing.